Kapla Warriors. Today is a good day for sourdough bread. I got some of that sour. Remember a while back I used to get the sourdough every week? Well, I got some today for the first time in several weeks. Hit my stomach pretty hard because, you know, sourdough's fermented. So I was very happy to have those nice fermentation stuff. It was so good. I love it so much. So that was good. But then I was really craving some chips. So I got some Ruffles and ate half the bag. So just a real balanced diet. Half bread, half chips. And that's just how it should be. So today, just Monday and Tuesday this week until I come back on Sunday, and I will stream Sunday evening. So for this week's schedule, just chatting and maybe some power wash today. And then tomorrow, plan is to do the coffee, history of coffee class with Dr. Export. And then Sunday, TBD, but gonna do Sunday. And then, yes, I'll get going into what we are doing today as well. Today's activity is brought to you by Grandmaster Burrito. Oh, thanks, Avendrine. Congratulations on becoming a member. So today's stream is brought to you by Grandmaster Burrito, who alerted me to this project. So, yes. Ransoon actually will be kind of a busy week because I'm flying out and it's a long flight and I get in at like 12 a.m. and then I gotta help do my nephew's birthday party, so. Hey, Joshua. Oh, thank you, Avendrine. Wow. Became a member and gifted 5 memberships. Thank you so much. Everyone thank Avendrine, please. So, yes. So, Grandmaster Burrito brought this to my attention. This is like a fan project. I assume not compensated, but I'm not super worried about that. So there are... This is, so you can see here, this is the project, a fan project. Nikke Unknown Goddesses is a fan-made story based off the universe of the gacha game Nikke Goddess of Victory. It follows Commander Brighton Lear, a successful commander who has fallen from grace after a mission gone wrong. As he learns to get back on his feet, he must also face demons from his past and learn to get along with his new comrades without repeating the same mistakes that brought him down. His story explores themes of humanity, redemption, and recovering from the feeling of loss. So, there's like 10 characters, 10 or 11 characters. And I'm trying to decide which ones to audition for, and I need you guys to help me decide which ones I'm best for, which ones I should audition for. So what do you guys think? I could do all of them. It's a possibility. We're gonna go through all of them and identify the ones I'm best for. I see Zephyr's request. Let me get that real quick. You guys, just all of them? Okay. Now it's time... Whoa, what happened? My voice... Does my voice sound funny to you guys? I hope I'm not getting a cold. Howdy, partner. Let's see. Okay. Now it's time to fight some clankers and spread some freedom. Hey, Aramis. My voice is sounding funny to me right now. Alright. Faith. The first one. Faith. Soldier FA. A soldier through and through and squad leader for Squad 48. Acts as the standing pillar for her squad. Oh, thank you, 1F. The largest assets? Well, I have to look here. I mean, she certainly looks like she's got some sizable ones. Looking like she might be... Or maybe that one. One of these two front ones. So this one, I guess. Acts as the standing pillar for her squad. What hard R did I say? I don't know what you're talking about. She has a strong protective instinct for her fellow squad mates and prioritizes their safety above all. Although she acts with a tough exterior, she's a big softie for the squad mate she's mentoring, Millie. The two are practically familial, and there's nothing she wouldn't do for her. Faith is stoic at best and stubborn at worst. She's quick to point out the flaws of her squad in order to smoothen out their weaknesses, but it comes off as rude and arrogant to anyone who isn't close to Squad 48. So her tone is supposed to be mature, serious, and strong. The left one in gray? Oh, that one? Yeah, but I feel like this one's way bigger. The one in the white and camo, hers are way bigger than the left. So, let me try a couple lines. What do you guys think? So that's first one. Mature, serious, and strong. All right. Next one. So whoever plays Allegia also plays Airy. Ah, interesting. So we're gonna look at Allegia and Airy. Let's see. The acting neat and night owl of the group, she spends her free time watching shows and playing games. Sounds familiar. Despite this, she's a good shot with her rifle as she has a strong affinity to firearms. Less familiar. A side effect of this is that her family saw no worth in her hobbies, as she doesn't do much aside from her interests. Therefore, they berate her, scold her, and make her feel less than her worth almost daily. Eventually, she had enough of them and ended up volunteering to become a Nikke. At least then, she would get away from them permanently and make some worth out of her life. She ended up feeling alone in the world after losing all that she's known until she partnered up with Squad 48, making a family out of those within. So this one's supposed to be tired, monotone, and scratchy. Let's see, Airy is the other one. It would be the same, so I would do both of them if I did this one. A Nikke from Lear's past. When she was a human, she was a family friend who was rather comfortable in the Ark. What mattered most was that she felt safe. After witnessing the horrors that Heavenly Ascension has committed, that feeling no longer remained. She felt a sudden urge to somehow protect the home she resided in and thought the only way to do that was to become a Nikke. She desires to give the feeling of comfort that she once felt onto others. Refers to Lear as Sonny and has grown to dislike him for ignoring her during her time of need. Aggressive, standoffish, and rude. So then Allegia. Very different. I could definitely do a tired sounding person. Alright, I'm going to read through all of them and then I'm going to start trying to do them, okay? You tell me which ones sound good. Millie. The starry-eyed newbie of the group. Look at that. Like, literally, look at her eyes. That is under Faith's mentorship. She's a bit of a screw-up who's used to failure, but aims to give the best results. She's infamous around the barracks as the black cat of any group she's enlisted in, but that, I think, do they mean black sheep? But that doesn't discourage her from showing off her skills when she's on the field. She aims to please, and despite being very clumsy when she's alone, once given an order, she follows it to a T and with absolute perfection, making her a valuable player on the field. In a sense, Faith holds more seniority to her than the commander. She's a good soldier, just needs some guidance. So this one's excitable, enthusiastic, and on edge. I feel like I could do that one. What do you guys think? This one is like, here's this one like, hey, you need an area covered? I'm your girl. I've got an eye everywhere. Well, not really, but you get my point. I don't know. What do you think, guys? Oh, black cat means unlucky. Thank you. Okay. I guess I've never heard anyone use the phrase like that. I'm gonna link in chat, by the way. Yeah, I feel like that one's pretty doable. Alright, Mel, Product 08. Confidence and pride all packed up into one body. Mel is a force to be reckoned with. She loves showing off and playing up her achievements as she believes that confidence isn't earned through just word of mouth, but also the action to prove it. She's highly competitive and can sometimes come off as rude, but she dismisses any critique against her, saying, "Why should I care what you think? If I'm good, I'm good. Can't change that." Despite this attitude, she does have a soft spot for the commander. Shocking. She becomes more muted and tones down her act for one consisting of more compassion and outward care. The commander is the only one that has really seen this side of her. So she's confident, cocky, show-off-ish. Here's the other one with big assets here. Palm. Which means potato, right? Previously a daughter of a sovereign, she's lived a fairly comfortable life in the confines of wealth. Sounds good. This higher standard of living is also why she adopted a warrior princess type personality. She has the power to make a change around her, but she doesn't want it to come from her status alone. She fights along her cohorts and takes care of them when desperate times arrive. She believes that self-doubt and a negative mindset are the root of stagnation and personal improvement. So she tries to encourage and reassure these around her to break the stigmas set on oneself, to push them further and stop the limiting of oneself. She's also known She's also known to be a bit bratty, getting upset when she doesn't get her way. This one's supposed to be gracious, elegant, and kind. By the way, please make sure don't contact the creator or say anything negative about them, and don't bother them unless you want to also audition. Alright, this is Palm. Maybe her with a British accent. Lily Wise voice. Here's Catherine. A stoic personality that tells it as it is. She's not afraid of confrontation, but tries to not get involved whenever at all possible. Shrouded in mystery, she's seemingly soulless, cold, and uncaring. She has the expertise to back her attitude, though Lear believes there's more to her than what she shows up front. She's ordered to fight, she fights to survive, she survives because she was ordered to, the embodiment of a perfect soldier. Stoic, android-like soulless, so that sounds very grave-like to me, right? Voice-wise? We fight to reclaim what is lost, but only because we're told to. It is all I've ever known, and all I wish to know. Let's see, Olive. Did someone say they liked Olive? Or no, Pyra. I saw someone say they liked Pyra. Olive, after being hit by a sudden ambush, she became the last surviving Nike of her former squad. Well, that's sad. Without any command or communications intact, she wandered the surface for some time until she rescued a lost replaced 48. Although she tries to act all cool and collected, in reality she's a bit of an empty-minded dork with all her survival information taken from movies and online media. With nowhere better to go, Replaced 48 decided to adopt her into their squad. She feels like she could have prevented the death of her allies if she did something different, and constantly fights with the idea. She attempts to make amends to her fallen comrades by living for them and protecting the new squad she's grown accustomed to. True Tricks, yeah. She grows nervous around Product 23 since she's all she wants to be, but fails stupendously at. So serious-like, monotone, empty-minded. This one sounds kind of hard to me. I don't know. I don't know if that one's the best one for me. Airy, we already read. Winter. The newly admitted medic into Replace Squad 48. She knows the basics of her role, but that's about it. She's bright-eyed and naive, but understands the importance of her job to the squad. Although she understands the risks of what she does, she remains positive as long as there's something to be positive about. With no on-field experience, she relies on her allies to make it through okay. She didn't do much with her past life, so she's ultimately decided to give her life meaning by contributing her life to becoming Nike. She's excited to help whenever she can and wishes to make others' lives easier with her assistance. Calls all her comrades by nicknames. Let's see. Yeah. Her character sounds pretty interesting. I like the part about, or wait, am I thinking of the other one? I'm getting mixed up. So many. Okay, 2 more, and then we're gonna go through. Crowned but more competent. That's funny. Pyra, a confident, humble role model who is planned to overtake Product 23 as squad leader when she leaves. She is stern but not harsh and works towards group synergy when she can. I like the use of the word synergy. She's very personal in the way she interacts with her cohorts and seems to genuinely care for those who she interacts with. Her sense of being derives from a sense of duty. This is something she needs to do. She needs to become dependable for the benefit of her commander and her team. She has seen the failure of others and wishes to strain far from that idea. She takes matters onto herself even if it is more than she can handle. This can lead to a stress buildup, causing that dependable leader appearance to begin to crack, revealing tidbits of her rash and hot-headed past. I thought revealing her rash. I was like, ew, what? Doodles in her spare time. Outgoing, warm, and positive. What if, no, not the Xenoblade. I don't think she has a split personality twin. Which one seems like a vegan, Hades? Commander Detrice? A laid-back commander who detaches herself from the humanity of Nikkes. To her, they're just tools for combat. Oh, harsh. Although she may have seen them as friends once before, she learned her lesson and keeps things strictly professional between them. She's arrogant, dismissive, and uncaring, but she's one of the best commanders out there because she's lasted for so long. A friend of Lear's and sees him as one of her best friends despite always giving him a hard time. They said, I'm thinking like Himeno from Chainsaw Man, but like if she locked in and was more business-focused. Sarcastic, doomer, unserious. Crown request from Advent Days. Hey, I'm plenty confident. I mean, competent. Darn it. That's a good one, Ace. I did not see Chainsaw Man. I am very vaguely, you know, familiar. Okay. Alright, this first one, Faith, is supposed to be mature, serious, and strong. Should I give it a try? What do you guys think? All right, let's give it a try. Mature, serious, strong. Okay. Let's see, so there's 3 lines. It is my responsibility to protect you and my fellow soldiers, my family. This is supposed to be stern. I'm not going to debate whether or not what she said was true, but what I will say is that you need to trust in your decisions a bit more and get your act together. You're a commander, so act like one. What do you think, guys? More sugar, like tone, like the fry kind of thing, deeper. All right, let's see. It's my responsibility to protect you and my fellow soldiers, my family. I'm not going to debate whether or not what she said was true, but I will say that what I will say is that you need to trust in your decisions a bit more and get your act together. You're a commander, so act like one. What do you think, guys? Too fast? Let's try this emotional line. No, you don't get it. I said I would protect her. I said she would be safe. Now look where she is. I'd rather die than let anything else happen to this squad. So straighten up and help me keep us alive, Lear. More sternness. Oh boy. Okay. So stern. I'm not going to debate whether or not what she said was true. But what I will say is that you need to trust in your decisions a bit more and get your act together. You're a commander, so act like one. Southern accent. I don't know, really? All right. So stern Southern accent. All right. I'm not going... It's hard to do lower. I'm trying to keep it lower. Let me see. It is my responsibility to protect you and my fellow soldiers, my family. I'm not going to debate whether or not what she said was true, but what I will say is that you need to trust in your decisions a bit more and get your act together. You're a commander, so act like one. What do you think? Did you guys, with or without the yan? Realize I still have the background music going, sorry. You guys like that? Okay. Alright. So. Yeah, I was thinking British for the fancy one. Palm, I think. Plutot likes without the yan, but then some of you liked with the yan. Oh boy. I'm getting both. I'm getting both. Alright, I'll do it one more time without the yan. Yeah, it's hard to sound stern when you're, when you're doing this. I don't know why Southern just doesn't sound serious. Alright, I'll do the without yan one more time and then I'll have you vote. But if I can turn off the yan, that is. I'm not going to debate whether or not what she said was true. But what I will say is that you need to trust in your decisions a bit more. And get your act together. You're a commander, so act like one. I see a half yan, half British. Oh my god, no. How do you even do that? Turn off the yan. All right, I'm gonna put a vote in because I'm getting a lot here. With or without Southern, gonna put a vote in as I prepare mentally for the next one. For this next challenge, I have to be able to do both Allegia and Airy, apparently. All right. Okay, I feel like I'm getting the, this one is, Faith. Faith. All right. Gonna move on to Allegia. If I'm selling the Allegia? Allegia? Okay. So this is like the neat and night owl of the group. Excuse me. They had 3 very different lines here. Tired, monotone, scratchy. Scratchy's kind of hard. Thank you, Gamma. That's awesome. Appreciate it. Okay. What do you guys think scratchy means? Like the fry? I'm gonna have to try it a couple times, probably. If I can see if I can get the scratchy going. Another mission? Let's keep the yelling to a minimum. I'm not in the mood to raise my voice. Let's see, this one's supposed to be sad reminiscing. Safe. I haven't felt that in so long after becoming a Nikke. Narrowly escaping death just to escape home. Although living wasn't guaranteed, you guys made it all worthwhile. It felt nice to be around those who would care for me, even if I hated fighting for my life every mission. This one's supposed to be fear. Wait, I'm confused. Oh, don't touch me! Sorry, I didn't mean to snap at you. I just, I don't want what happened to her to happen to you. Shaggy from live action Scooby-Doo. That's what you think scratchy means? Like, rrr. Sleepy, this is for a fan project. I'll link it again. It's earlier in the chat, but I'll link it again for anyone who's just joined. This is Allegia. A little more tired sounding. Okay. Let's see. Another mission. Let's keep the yelling to a minimum. I'm not in the mood to raise my voice. Safe. I haven't felt that in so long after becoming a Nikke. Narrowly escaping death just to escape home. Although living wasn't guaranteed, you guys made it all worthwhile. It felt nice to be around those who would care for me, even if I hated fighting for my life every mission. Alright, thanks, Azure. Cool, definitely should do that one, I guess. Okay. Should I skip to Airy? Here, I'll do the last one. Don't touch me. Sorry, I didn't mean to snap at you. I just, I don't want what happened to her to happen to you too. You swap vocal cords? What are you gonna do with my vocal cords? Okay, should I do Millie or should I skip to the other one that goes with her? She's paired with Ari. What do you think? Let's see. Ari. Ugh, okay. Aggressive, standoffish, and rude. So that sounds kind of like Kay, right? Safety is a luxury that only the ignorant can enjoy. I work hard so everyone may be granted safety, so that they may be granted ignorance. You left me to rot, to wallow in my own sadness while you chased money, fame, women. You ignored the one person who was always there for you. Your priorities were led by your own greed. You disgust me. Let's see, okay. This is it, huh? Such a pathetic way to go out. They couldn't even give me the dignity to die fighting. I'm sorry, Sonny. Guess I'll never see if you actually changed. Fight the good fight. In my memory. More anger, okay. Hello, Tom the Gotcha Addict. We're working on my audition for this fan project, Nikkei fan project. This one's tricky for me. Let's see. Angry, okay. Let me see. Angry, I just need to think about what they did to the Star Wars franchise and channel that anger. Oh, thanks, Jack Tricks. Safety is a luxury that only the ignorant can enjoy. I work hard so everyone may be granted safety, so that they may be granted ignorance. Too much anger. Blue Tot, you messing with me? Or Blue 2T? What do you think of that one? Too much anger? It is you, Blue Tot. Okay, that's what I thought. Too much anger. Uh-oh, hold on. Shoot. Gotta make sure my microphone's... It's very sensitive and it falls off. Just a sec, I gotta adjust my mic. Okay. Makes me nervous. Okay, I'm getting more anger, and I'm getting less anger. Okay, more indignant. Okay. Tangle no Garrus. Okay. Let's see. Safety is a luxury that only the ignorant can enjoy. I work hard so everyone may be granted safety, so that they may be granted ignorance. You left me to rot, to wallow in my own sadness, while you chased money, fame, women. You ignored the one person who was always there for you. Your priorities were led by your own greed. You disgust me. Enthusiasm. Have I, Robert Ivanov? No, I'm very, very chill. Never, ever lost my temper. No, definitely have. Okay, like I'm trying to stop myself from yelling at the person I'm talking to. Why would I do that? Okay. Okay. Let me try. Let me try again. That's a good one. Okay. Safety is a luxury that only the ignorant can enjoy. I work hard so everyone may be granted safety, so that they may be granted ignorance. You left me to rot, to wallow in my own sadness, while you chased money, fame, women. You ignored the one person who was always there for you. Your priorities were led by your own greed. You disgust me. Ooh, lowering the tone, but keep the volume, man. I don't like this one. Okay. Azure lower, lower tone. Okay. 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 Let me try again. Okay. Safety is a luxury that only the ignorant can enjoy. I work hard so everyone may be granted safety, so that they may be granted ignorance. Yeah, the problem, Robert, is that it's paired with the other one that was going well for me, so that's making it kind of tricky. Because Allegia, like, that one was really good, but it says whoever does Allegia will also do Airy, so that's, like, it rules the other one out, you know? Now I lost it. You left me to rot, to wallow in my own sadness, while you chased money, fame, women. You ignored the one person who was always there for you. Your priorities were led by your own greed. You disgust me. All right. We'll leave that one there for now. Before my brain pops. Okay. This is Millie. The black cat who... Was she the one clumsy, but she follows through? Thank you, friends. You guys are super helpful. Okay, excitable, enthusiastic, and on edge. Okay. Okay. Heya! Need an area covered? I'm your girl! I got an eye everywhere! Well, not really, but you get my point. It's been so long since I've been able to stretch my legs again! I've been just dying to be out on the surface, even if it was just plain old patrols. Faith? This mission, I won't be in any sort of terrible danger, right? That's a big bet. You better keep your word then. You're pretty scary when you're serious, so maybe there is an air of truth to your words. Right. So far liking that one pretty good. Yeah, that's kind of what I was going for, Tom. Like it says on edge, because I was trying to do like over caffeinated kind of thing, like she's on edge. Hades feels something's missing. This could be the start. Yeah, I agree, Robert. It was tricky because I felt like the Allegia one was good, but then the Airy one was really not fitting me super good. So I was like, dang it. Grandmaster, hey! So we're going through them right now and having me practice and see which ones seem to fit me. The first two went well, but then the Allegia, who was paired with Airy, would be the same actor. Allegia was really good, but Airy was pretty struggle for me. And then working on Millie right now. Do the start of something new. Feels so right to be here with you. Whoa. All right, what do you think, guys? Should I try it again a different way, or I could do it more nervous? I could do... No, they don't expect me to do all of them. I was gonna pick just like a couple. I was gonna do the ones that seemed like I had the best, that I could do the best. I can try it with a higher pitch. Okay. Okay. So maybe like higher pitched and a little more awkward. Because I always see the difference. For me, the difference between Kilo and Trony is like Kilo sounds more awkward and Trony sounds more nervous. That's like how I distinguish them. Okay, let's see if I can do higher. Hey, need an area covered? I'm your girl. I got eyes everywhere. Well, not really, but you get my point. It's been so long since I've been able to stretch my legs again. I've been just dying to be out on the surface, even if it was just plain old patrols. Ooh, I'm not good at doing an Aussie accent on purpose, unfortunately. Only on accident when I'm trying to do a British one. Otherwise, I would do it. Faith? This mission, I won't be in any sort of terrible danger, right? That's a big bet. You better keep your word then. You're pretty scary when you're serious, so maybe there is an air of truth to your words. Whoa, my head. That one made me dizzy. I don't know why. It's probably just because it's been so long since I ate. I have a really bad habit of, like, I need to start doing, like, 7 small meals a day. Because, like, my blood sugar seems to, like, spike or drop or whatever. And then I get, like... Because I do, like, 3 big meals a day. But then I'm, like, too long between meals. Okay, anyway. TMI. Okay. Gotta plan better. Okay, this is the one... This is the one... Confident, cocky, show-offish. Yeah, I got some chips here, just in case. Yeah, Acacia, I was trying to think, like, what about that was similar to Modernia, to Marion? Well, the thing, God of Wolves, is I do eat, but I'm packing it into 3 meals instead of I need to be doing more frequent but smaller meals. It's just hard because I wasn't raised that way. Like, when I was a kid, we were not supposed to snack. Do you think this one, British accent? Let's try it without, and then we'll try it with. Try it without first. You always come crawling back to me, don't ya? Don't worry. I'll have you covered no matter the distance. Even without the fancy dinners or the fabulous pay, I would stick by you. Because I trust you and your decisions. You think I need a gun to pummel you back into the earth? That's tricky. Smart, Aramis. I think part of the problem too is I've really increased my activity level. I used to be a lot more sedentary, but now I'm like getting a lot of like cardio and I'm doing some strength, so I might just be needing more calories and that might be part of the problem. Should I try it with the British? Why am I leaning so far to the side? Alright, I'll try it with the British then. You always come crawling back to me, don't ya? Don't worry. I'll have you covered no matter the distance. Thanks, Isaiah. That really means a lot. Got me tearing up here. You can't give me compliments when I'm PMSing, guys. Even without the fancy dinners or the fabulous pay, I would stick by you. Because I trust you and your decisions. You think I need a gun to pummel you back into the earth? That's very... It says sounds of grunts smashing her fists into a monster, exhaustion's peering through. All right, what do you guys think? British or no British? This could be the start. Hot tier. Okay. Here. Okay, let me try again. No British. Okay, seems like we agree no British. I know, the third one's freaking hard. Because the third one, it says, passionate anger, sounds of grunts, smashing her fists into a monster, exhaustion peering through. That's hard. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna try no British again. You always come crawling back to me, don't ya? Don't worry. I'll have you covered, no matter the distance. Even without the fancy dinners or the fabulous pay, I would stick by you. Because I trust you and your decisions. Ooh, Daniel Nogueras. I could try to make... I'm a little nervous about sounding like I'm... Like, if I do Hispanic, I'm nervous about sounding like cartoony, you know? Some method acting. Yeah, I'm thinking you're right, Jack Tricks. Just be like actually punching. What do you think, guys? Try the Yan one for this one? I'll try it, but I don't feel like Southern sounds cocky. I'm just racist. I don't know. More mature British. Okay. All right, I'll try it. Aramis, I don't know what that means. Can you say it a different way? Okay, let me see. What do you guys think of the pitch? Do I need to go up or down? What do you think? Up, down, or regular? Okay. Okay. Down says... Okay. Okay. Let me see. Okay, I get what you're saying, Aramis. Down. Okay, slightly lower pitch, and I get what Aramis is saying now. Okay. Whew. You always come crawling back to me, don't ya? Don't worry. I'll have you covered no matter the distance. I think it's difficult for me because I am not a confident or cocky person. So that's like, I don't even know what that's like. Let's see. Even without the fancy dinners or the fabulous pay, I would stick by you. Because I trust you. And your decisions. Not sure this one's a very good one for me. I'm struggling to channel this personality. More breath. Like breathier? Like Marion? Okay, but if it goes quiet for a second, it's because I fainted. You always come crawling back to me, don't ya? Don't worry. I'll have you covered no matter the distance. Even without the fancy dinners or the fabulous pay, I would stick by you. Because I trust you and your decisions. Now I feel like I got farther away from it that time. Sounded to Marilyn Monroe. Maybe we'll come back to this one. This one just doesn't seem quite as me, I guess. Yeah, Aramis. It's the breathiness takes a lot of focus. Okay, Palm. Okay, this is the one I was thinking maybe trying British. She was the rich one, warrior princess. Whoa, god damn, dizzy. Gracious, elegant, kind. Cohort, just in time too. Will you accompany me to the armory? I need help adjusting my rifle. To think we'd actually stumble across an interesting story of yours, just for it to be cut short. Well, we have all the time in the world. Let us continue this another time. Yeah, Gam, I'm with you. I feel like I'm not getting it. So you want to be another mindless soldier? Under the rule of a leader who can't even protect himself nor his allies? You're more idiotic than I thought, Faith. Don't you have a sense of identity? A sense of being? A purpose other than to fight and obey? Think about how much power you have. That we have. More Gen for this one or the previous one, just to be clear. Okay. Cohort, just in time too. Will you accompany me to the armory? I need help adjusting my rifle. To think we'd actually stumble across an interesting story of yours, just for it to be cut short. Well, we have all the time in the world. So let us continue this another time. So you want to be another mindless soldier? Under the rule of a leader who can't even protect himself nor his allies? You're more idiotic than I thought, Faith. Don't you have a sense of identity? A sense of being? A purpose other than to fight and obey? Think about how much power you have. That we have. Alright, what do you think, guys? So I tried to go a little more Gen on that one. It's funny because it says tone, gracious, elegant, kind. But those lines weren't gracious, elegant, kind. So it was kind of like, Okay, more Venom, yeah. Okay, let me try the third one again. So you want to be another mindless soldier? Under the rule of a leader who can't even protect himself, nor his allies? You're more idiotic than I thought, Faith. Don't you have a sense of identity? A sense of being? A purpose other than to fight and obey? Think about how much power you have! That we have! Gamma, a little less energy. Okay, too much energy on all of it, Gamma? Like too bubbly, you think? Let me try the first two again with less energy. Cohort, just in time, too. Will you accompany me to the armory? I need help adjusting my rifle. To think we'd actually stumble across an interesting story of yours, just for it to be cut short. Well, we have all the time in the world, so let us continue this another time. All right, final thoughts on Palm. Oh, wait, I need my steps. I don't remember my thing buzzing. Yeah, Gamma, I feel like the lines were, like, weird because, like I said, the lines don't seem to match the tone described, you know? Sorry, I'm giving you a really scary face. Oh my god, what happened? It looks like I'm singing, but it's just because I stood up to get my steps in. Stop it, woman. Okay, I have to recalibrate once I sit back down, sorry. Thank you, Tom. Okay. Yikes, look at that terrifying face. Yeah, right, Blue Tot? I was like, wait, gracious, elegant, kind. I don't know, seems pretty bitchy. Okay, so this one's Catherine. The next one's Catherine, who's supposed to be stoic, android-like, soulless. So this sounds Major Grave vibes to me. Oh my god, look what I just did! And now I'm winking at you. That's hilarious. You've seen worse faces, 1F? What have you done to people, 1F? Now I'm winking. Oh, the mouth calmed down, though. Now the mouth is normal again? Yep, normal mouth. Winking! I know, it's cute, but then I'm stuck like that. I'm just winking at you so, determinedly. I don't think God of Context is here, Aramis. I haven't seen his name pop up. Oh, I remember on Discord he was volunteering to help with the floods in Texas, so that might be it. Okay, I might need to let me see if I need to recalibrate my avatar. Yeah, so thank God of context if you get a chance and send him safe vibes. Okay, are we good, face? Okay. Okay, Catherine. We fight to reclaim what is lost, but only because we're told to. It is all I've ever known, and all I wish to know. With all due respect, your standing in the barracks is already low as it is. I am your only way out of this hole you dug yourself. Do you think scrapping me will solve anything? Well then, go ahead. Give the order, and we'll see where you stand after all is said and done. I may be dead, but you'll be sealing your own fate coffin. This one's supposed to be sad. I've seen so many of the same faces come and go. All familiar, yet different in how they carry themselves. I never knew their names, but their dreams, aspirations, stories, I remember every single one. That was pretty much just basic grave. What do you think, guys? You spin me right round, baby, right round. Yeah. Basically, Tom. So should I change it? Is that too boring? It felt pretty boring. Too much grave, yeah. I was feeling that one F. Like it was a little too much grave, but I wasn't sure how to change it up. Because it says android-like and soulless and stoic, so I was trying... So that seems like it's supposed to be pretty flat, but a little more emotion, says Azure. Not so flat. Okay, let me try. We fight to reclaim what is lost, but only because we're told to. It is all I've ever known, and all I wish to know. With all due respect, your standing in the barracks is already low as it is. I am your only way out of this hole you dug yourself. Do you think scrapping me will solve anything? Well then, go ahead. Give the order, and we'll see where you stand after all is said and done. I may be dead, but you'll be sealing your own coffin. Mix grave plus sugar. Some hard math there. Okay. But I think I get what you're saying. We fight to reclaim what is lost. No, that's not right. Okay. We fight to reclaim what is lost, but only because we're told to. It is all I've ever known, and all I wish to know. With all due respect, your standing in the barracks is already low as it is. I am your only way out of this hole you dug yourself. Do you think scrapping me will solve anything? Well then, go ahead. Give the order, and we'll see where you stand after all is said and done. I may be dead, but you'll be sealing your own coffin. What do you think, guys? Try doing it a little less deep and a little raspier. All right. Okay. So more emotion, more masked emotion. Okay. We fight to reclaim what is lost, but only because we're told to. It's all I've ever known, and all I wish to know. With all due respect, your standing in the barracks is already low as it is. I am your only way out of this hole you dug yourself. Do you think scrapping me will solve anything? Well then, go ahead. Give the order, and we'll see where you stand. After all is said and done, I may be dead, but you'll be sealing your own coffin. I've seen so many of the same faces come and go, all familiar yet different in how they carry themselves. I never knew their names, but their dreams, aspirations, stories, I remember every single one. Okay. Let's try the next one. I don't like that one as much either. Okay, this is Olive. So she's the one where an empty-minded dork with all her survival information taken from movies and online media. Serious-like, monotone, empty-minded. Okay. Serious-like, monotone, empty-minded. Okay. Life is unfair. That's just how it is. The best we can do is adapt to its harshness and pray we make it out on the other end. Target eliminated. You're in safe hands now. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Calm down. See? Friend, not foe. Now ease up, will you? OMG, OMG, OMG. Is that who I think it is? Can you believe that? Who would think you'd meet your idol on the surface and save them? Pretty please don't wake me from this dream. That third line is like really confusing. It's like serious, like monotone, empty-minded, but then the third one, fangirling? Was? Oh, nice, redacted. What do you think, guys? This one's confusing because, like, because it says the tone should be serious, monotone, empty-minded, but then says she's like a dork, and like that's confusing, right? I feel like that's a mix. Yeah, Blue Tad, it wasn't monotone because it says fangirling, right? How can you fangirl monotone? It's confusing. It's an internal line, though. It says it's supposed to be internal thoughts. Okay. Let's try. Okay, I did Airy, and that was not great for me. Okay, this is the naive, enthusiastic, happy. Okay. If you ever get hurt, give me a call. Your ace medic is here to save the day. Oh, wow. So this is what the barracks looks like. So much more comfy than I imagined. Sure, it might be dingy, but that adds to the charm, no? This can't be happening, right? How do I... Oh, hey, Matryoshka. Matryoshka. I literally was practicing your name on Thursday. I was driving in my car, and I was literally practicing. And then I failed the first time I said it today. That's just upsetting. Matryoshka. Okay. Okay, should I try that one? Southern? I feel like Southern could work for her. Maybe. Let's try her Southern. Okay. If you ever get hurt, give me a call. Your ace medic is here to save the day. Oh, wow. So this is what the barracks looks like. So much more comfy than I imagined. Sure, it might be dingy, but that adds to the charm, no? This can't be happening, right? How do I... Hades, it says, naive, enthusiastic, happy, always positive. What do you think, guys? Southern or no Southern? Anybody? Hard to choose. I could try to do like a dumb girl kind of sounding accent. That's really offensive, but you know. A California. Okay. Southern. Lacked without Southern again, but with more energy. Valley Girl. Okay, I'll try Valley Girl. Give me a second to think about Valley Girl. Like, if you ever get hurt, give me a call. Your ace mech is here to save the day. Oh, wow. So this is what the barracks look like. So much more comfy than I imagined. Sure, it might be dingy, but that adds to the charm. No? Ooh, I don't know. Did that sound Valley? No, I feel like Valley Girl is better fit for... Who was the... This one. The confident, cocky, show-offish one. Class of '09, is that a show? No. Where was I? We were doing winter. Okay. All right, what are we thinking for winter? Yeah, Acacia, it felt snarky to me too. That's why I felt like it didn't work. I felt like it would have been better for the show-off girl. Let me see. Oh, gotcha. Dang, no, sorry. Let me try. If you ever get hurt, give me a call. Your ace medic is here to save the day. Oh, wow. So this is what the barracks look like. So much more comfy than I imagined. Sure, it might be dingy, but that adds to the charm, no? This can't be happening, right? How do I... So I tried to go a little dumber on that one. Hades is not feeling it. Which one did you like, Hades? Gamma didn't like it either. Did you guys like Southern better? All right, Acacia thought it was too dumb. Okay. Got it. Okay, so you guys feel like I'm going too much energy on the second one? Southern was hood. Oh, you meant good. I was like, is that a slang I don't know? Like calling something like, oh man, that was hood. Okay, let me try Southern one more time then. If you ever get hurt, give me a call. Your ace medic is here to save the day. Oh, wow. So this is what the barracks look like. So much more comfy than I imagined. Sure, it might be dingy, but that adds to the charm, no? This can't be happening, right? How do I... Was that better? You guys. Okay, I'm assuming you guys liked that one. You guys are so... I just keep getting the hood comments now, and I'm confused. Was that better for the second one? I toned it down. Why does it make it... I don't know why it looks like I'm looking so far away. Okay. Matryoshka says more panicked than the last one. Okay. Do the last one more time. This can't be happening, right? How can I... How do I... Okay. All that breathing. Okay. This one is Pyra. Outgoing, warm, positive. Oh, she starts with howdy, so it's seeming like she's supposed to be southern here. Howdy, getting along nicely? Oh, howdy, getting along nicely, I hope. If you ever need a hand, you can rely on me. Offensive positions. I need eyes on every exposed threshold and get ready to engage. No, I can't give up. Failure is not an option. They rely on me. I can't give up. Howdy. Getting along nicely, I hope. If you ever need a hand, you can rely on me. Offensive positions. I need eyes on every exposed threshold and get ready to engage. Hey, out of context. No, I can't give up. Failure is not an option. They rely on me. I can't give up. Try this British Hades. Ow, ow. I got a weird stinging pain. Oh, okay. Let's see. Should I try it without the British? I mean, without the Southern? Sorry, out of context. You heard the line that I was reading that was panicked. How you doing, out of context? No, you were out there saving lives and being a hero and all. German accent. I can try it with my German accent. Das ist sehr gut. Howdy. Getting along nicely, I hope. If you ever need a hand, you can rely on me. Oh, I lost the German and went into Irish. I don't even know what's happening. I don't know what happened there. Let me try it again. Howdy. Getting along nicely, I hope. If you ever need a hand. Why am I going Irish on the second one? Scottish? Like, what's happening? Yeah, I don't know what happened. My German accent just did not work out. Offensive positions. No, I lost it. I completely lost it. Yeah. That was a mess. Not those ones. I don't know what just happened there. Das was... Es war nicht gut. Es war nicht gut. Yeah, that was terrible. That was very bad. Yeah, that was rough. Let me see. Well, hello. Howdy. Getting along nicely, I hope. If you ever need a hand, you can rely on me. Felt like Mrs. Doubtfire there. Offensive positions. I need eyes on every exposed threshold and get ready to engage. No, I can't give up. Failure is not an option. They rely on me. I can't give up. Yeah, Acacia, it wasn't anything. It was just a big mess. Nah, sorry. All my accents there were a mess. I need more practice. I don't know. What do you guys think? I guess I'll try. Howdy! Getting along nicely, I hope. If you ever need a hand, you can rely on me. Offensive positions. I need eyes on every exposed threshold and get ready to engage. What do you guys think of that one? Do, 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 do. Okay, I'll do the last one again. No, I can't give up. Failure is not an option. They rely on me. I can't give up. All right, let's do Commander Detrice. Sarcastic, doomer, unserious. Female commander. All right. I've learned from my mistakes, and you should too. Take the steps I couldn't before. It'll help you recover faster, emotionally. Hey there, Lear. I haven't heard from you since our last drinking sesh. Next time, let me choose the bar, okay? I have a lot of paperwork, so I'm gonna keep this brief. I'll be lending Product 23 here to you until you can get back on your feet. She's a good unit. Obedient, hardworking, and a good fighter. She'll help you carry out most of the lower-end missions. Gonna just stand there and be all ponderous? Whatever. I'm gonna head out now. Maybe grab a bite on my way home. Come home whenever, just don't wake me when you do. See ya. I don't know why it made me look up like that. Slightly more tired. Okay. Oh, you know what? She said what? Chainsaw. Maybe we should look up this Himeno from Chainsaw Man. Let me bring that up on my phone. Where the fudge is my phone? Just a sec. Oh, God. Okay. Let's see. Anybody know Himeno from Chainsaw Man? Himeno. Chainsaw Man. All right. Okay. Let's hear this. All right, this is a commercial. Which one's Himeno? Ow, ow, ow. Oh my god, ow. Let's see. Dang it. Just show me. No, just give me a clip here, you stupid. Here we go. Let's see. Do they mean the Japanese version? Ah. What is that sound? Ooh. Okay. Thanks, Jack Tricks. Cool, down to business. Okay. Okay, thank you, Matryoshka. Alright, I'll try it one more time. Ow, ow, God. Oh, I'm sorry. Just my ovary again, stabbing me from the inside. It likes to do that. Yeah, Matryoshka, I was like, wait, which one do they mean? Because that could be a lot of different... Okay. I've learned from my mistakes, and you should too. Take the steps I couldn't before. It'll help you recover faster. Emotionally. Hey there, Lear. I haven't heard from you since our last drinking sesh. Next time, let me choose the bar, okay? I have a lot of paperwork, so I'm gonna keep this brief. I'll be lending product 23 to you. I'll be lending product 23 here to you until you can get back on your feet. She's a good unit. Obedient, hardworking, and a good fighter. She'll help you carry out most of the lower-end missions. Gonna just stand there and be all ponderous? Whatever. I'm gonna head out now. Maybe grab a bite on my way home. Come on whenever. Just don't wake me when you do. See ya. Oh my god. Alright, let me do that second one again because I made a mistake. Hey there, Lear. I haven't heard from you since our last drinking sesh. Next time, let me choose the bar, okay? I have a lot of paperwork, so I'm gonna keep this brief. I'll be lending product 23 here to you until you can get back on your feet. She's a good unit. Obedient, hardworking, and a good fighter. She'll help you carry out most of the lower-end missions. Alright, warriors. Y'all are the goats. You went through all of that with me so much. So planet for tomorrow is the History of Coffee class. So I'm pretty psyched for that. So if you want to drink coffee at that time, you're welcome to. I don't have any decaf, so probably won't. But let's vote on your favorites from the ones that I did. Start putting in the comments who your favorites were, and then we'll narrow it down to 4 and and poll. Do a poll. What is love? Ooh, that wasn't right. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. Okay. And bear in mind that Allegia is unfortunately paired with Airy. So I was good at Allegia, I was bad at Airy. So that was unfortunate. Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. Yes, I'll post a link again, Hades, and I'm gonna list them too. What is love? No, redacted. The poll is which of the voices did you like best from this voice acting stream? And I put a dash between Allegia and Airy to remind you that they are, unfortunately, both will be the same voice actor. Request from Advanace. Don't forget sugar for your coffee tomorrow, or else Black Typhoon and I will find you. Alright, I guess we'll eliminate... So the one I definitely did not do good was... Who was the angry one? Was that Airy? Yeah, I did not do good on Airy. And I didn't do very good on Catherine, right? Airy, Catherine, and... Mel? Is that right? Yeah, I think Airy, Catherine, and Mel were the ones I struggled with. I don't know. What do you guys think? Well, oh, my light just went out. It scared me. Startled me. Whoa. Bam, bam. Okay, so I'll remind you. Faith was the very first one. And that was the Mature, Serious, Strong. Then there was Allegia / Airy. Millie. Excitable, Enthusiastic, On Edge. Mel was the confident, cocky, show-offish. I struggled with that one. Palm, yes. I think we ended up being British for her. Catherine was the stoic, android-like, soulless, so that was the grave, similar one. Olive, I think, was one that went well. I only did like 2 tries at Olive, right? Ari, I did bad at. Winter, oh, Winter was the ditzy medic. Pyra, I don't even remember. I don't remember Pyra. And then Commander Detrice. Whoa. Okay, so I see agreement about the commander and Millie. Those 2 seem to be the top. Narrow it down to 2 more. Looks like, which one was Winter? Winter was the ditzy. Yeah, okay, Winter was the ditzy one. Try to go with just top 3 or 4 if you can. Definitely Millie and Commander. It looks like maybe Olive most people are liking. But also seeing some votes for Palm and Winter. Only 1 vote for Pyra so far. Oh, 2 votes for Pyra. Alright. Cool. I'll let you guys know how that goes. Thank you so much for your help. You guys were super helpful. Ah, thank you, Matryoshka. You guys were super helpful. So on your way out, if you can like the stream, that would be awesome. And after the stream is over, you can comment your top 3. And I'll also make a thing in the Discord. The boulder. Out of context, that's awesome. Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, seems pretty clear Millie and Commander the top 2, and then disagreement on, like, the 3rd. Alright, everybody. See you tomorrow for the coffee stream. Thanks for joining. Majram. On my way out, I also wanted to thank Grandmaster Burrito again for bringing this audition to my attention. Thank you so much. And also, everybody, please thank Out of Context for helping out in Texas with the flooding, helping save lives and get things back together. So please thank Out of Context when you get the chance. Mushroom.